You pay bills, you cook, you even fix the generator. But somehow, every day feels like you are on a trial. Here, we are talking about real-life adulting in a typical Nigerian home. Welcome to 31 Block and Still on My Phone. The only podcast where you can be over 30, have responsibilities, pay bills, and still you'll be shouted on for not soaking beans early. Don't ask me about it. So, before we dive into today's topic, I got thinking about how to minimize on something. And the thing that came to my mind was this guy over here. And yes, we will be replacing you today, so you have to go. Yes, you're gone. And we're replacing you with this bad guy over here. Yes, this guy. Testing. Oof, this looks sweet. Testing. I think I like it already. Now, let's dive right in. On the last episode, that is episode 1, right? We got to see the long list of topics we'll be discussing on this 30-episode podcast. And you also got to know a little about me, or should I say a little more about me. Today, we are going to be talking about the full-grown adult who still gets to be sent to buy Maggie. Yes. I mean, I'm a full-grown adult, so why would anyone be telling me what to do or how to do? Oh, sorry, ma. Hey, I don't touch soft spots. Sorry, ma. Let's get real. Why do parents sometimes struggle to see us as adults? If I will be honest with you, there are cultural and emotional attachments to these things. There are cultural backgrounds too. Like, let's say now in an African family, respect is tied to hierarchy, right? The firstborn, secondborn, thirdborn, and like that. So in some cultures and in some families, you see that if you don't call your elder sister auntie so person or sister so person, now in the African tradition, you don't have to be the person's auntie. Like, the person no need to be your mother or father, sister, or you understand. But as long as that person senior you, there has to be an attachment of auntie or sister before you call the person's name. You know what I'm talking about? And emotionally, you see, no matter how old you become, no matter how long it takes for you to turn 60, you're still your parents' child. Trust me on that. Even if you're 60, they're still going to be 20-something, 30 years older than you. So what are you saying? You are their baby girl. You cannot change that. So, I am telling you that their love language is control and supervision. You cannot fight it. It comes with the package. It is a full package by default. Because if they don't do it, who will? Be absolutely sure. If you are this old, you would know that advert already. It can be frustrating sometimes. I get it. I mean, you're out with friends and the next thing you're seeing a missed call or flash from one of your younger ones, you already know what's up. They're already talking at home that this one will come house, abi curfew. You have curfew at an adult old age. Yeah. Oh well. But look at the bright side. You have always been talking about having an accountability partner, and you have someone who you do not pay, who you do not give a timetable on how to do things, calling you to tell you something you already know and already expect. It helps your mental health too, and it helps you keep to time with certain things you want to do for yourself and, to grow as a person. It has its good sides, trust me, and family will always be family. Family always cares. Unless, of course, we're talking about See, as much as I love my freedom, I also love the fact that my mom still checks in. Except, of course, the holy water wake-up call I get on Sunday mornings. I love every other part. Yeah, I do. Right now, it is time for today's topic, and it is pushing us into the segment I call I Am Grown, but I have my top 5 I Am Grown moments. And this is the segment where we acknowledge that we are grown, but this our adulthood is only on paper. That is all. Number 1. I am grown, but my snack life is a secret life. If I buy Capri Sun, I have to hide it like it is contraband. If I dare leave it in the fridge, My younger siblings will turn it to their emergency snack refresher. I think one of these days, I'm going to boil zogoli, moringa, and I'll let it cool. Then I'll now put it inside Fearless bottle, and then I'll put it in the fridge. And I will sit down and watch the drama unfold. Number 2, I am grown, but if I miss Sunday Mass, I am going straight to hell. If I miss one Sunday Mass, everyone will start acting like I have joined cult. You will hear things like, don't you know that it is by the grace of God that we are still breathing? Sis, I am not trying to backslide. I am just seriously tired for one day, and I wish to miss Mass that day. And I even make effort to attend evening masses. But if you don't go to that morning mass with everybody, hey, story don't turn to another thing. You are finished. Number 3, I am grown, but if I take my bath, I am going out. In this house, once you enter that bedroom and come out, the next question is, you dey come out? Please tell me, is it a crime to be clean? Sometimes I just want to wash off some of my problems off my body. But at this point, even my sponge is tired of explaining. Number 4, I am grown, but I still get 8 p.m. curfew in a typical African home. If you like, be over 30. As long as you are in this group of 31 blockers still with my folks. Yay! If it is 8:01, and you are outside, your curfew is 8 o'clock. If you like, pay DSTV and they should be watching it at that 8 o'clock. If you like, pay AEDC and there is light at that moment. If you like, refill gas and there is need to warm tea at that moment. 8:01. Just know that at home, they're already sitting down waiting for you. And when you return, you are going to sit down for 1 hour praise and worship prayer session as they are interceding for you to God, for God to change your life and put you in a better situation where you become a better person. It doesn't matter if 8:01 caught you because you are buying bread for breakfast the next day. You are just like the lost sheep. Number 5, we are grown, but we still clean after other grown people who will randomly clean after you and do you favors and call you sweet names because they want something. However, being grown in a Nigerian home is a beautiful kind of madness. So I am telling you this now. I know it feels like I am saying it to myself, but you will pay bills. You will buy groceries. You'll still be treated like you are doing your internship in adulthood. See, sometimes I used to ask myself this question. If it is not in Nigeria that I was being born, what other country would I have been born, and will I still be making this beautiful podcast for all of you? If you felt that in your soul, please share with us your own I am grown but moments. Maybe I might just feature you in the next episode. One thing about being grown and still living with your parents, and you are battling the existence of your growth, the existence of your adulthood, and the point where you are not an adult and that you are still living with your parents is this. While we still complain and say, oh, I want to live on my own, I want to have my own space, I want to, all these things you want to have. Come, let me tell you something. See, house rent is nobody's mate. There is this kind of stress that comes with staying on your own away from your people. You will visit them sometimes, I know. And there is also this kind of emotional attachment that you sometimes build. When you're on your own, I know you still build some kind of strong emotional odeshi for yourself. But see, to be honest, there are perks to living on your own. 1, privacy. Number 2, no one is telling you what to do or where to leave your toothbrush. And number 3, you are growing at your own pace. But there are also perks to living with your folks. No, look me like that. 1, you grow with your people. 2, there is someone that is always checking up on you, giving you advice, even the unsolicited one. And 3, you get to enjoy good home management. You will not end up like an entrepreneur who is the photographer, videographer, editor, sweeper, cleaner, security, everything all in one. That is something you will enjoy. Let me just tell you, grown or not. If you still answer, yes ma, when your mother calls from the kitchen, you belong in this category. So, share with us some of your I am grown but moments. You see, being grown doesn't mean you stop being someone's child. Even if you turn 60, you are still your mother's daughter. Even if you turn 70, you are still your father's son. So, enjoy it as it comes. It is your cross to carry, but that cross is no good too heavy. Catch us on our next episode where we dissect the triple threats: bills, chores, and of course, curfew. Till then, I would like to remind you that adulthood is a big scam that comes with subtitle, and in an African home, it is elite level endurance that is needed. See you next time.